345. Hello, 1 2 1 2.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'm turning the right knob over here. That drives me insane when they don't have numerical order. They have.
It's time for the Arkansas Activities Association Centennial Bank 2A Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Centennial Bank, NEA Baptist, ASU Newport, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and Barton's Home Outlet. The Arkansas Activities Association Centennial Bank 2A Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports.
A very pleasant good afternoon from Jerry Newton Arena on the campus of Poen High School, the host site of the 2026 Class AA State Basketball Tournament. Hello, everybody. I'm Randy Myers, mic'd up along with Wes Tittle for the EAB Sports Network, set to bring you action here on the second day of the tournament. And our first game of the day is a girls' contest between Quitman, which is the number 1 seed out of the 2A3 conference. Their opponent are the 4th-seeded Lady Dragons of Mountainburg out of the 2A1. Quitman is in Cleburne County, which is kind of in north-central Arkansas. Mountainburg, of course, is not too far from Fayetteville in the Ozark-Boston Mountain Range, right outside of, or right there in Crawford County, not far from Fayetteville. We'll step aside for a quick timeout and back to check your starters after the playing of our national anthem after this on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation, an expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
We welcome you back to Jerry Newton Arena here at Poen High School. Randy Myers joined by Wes Tittle, counting you down toward tip-off for our first game of the day here on the second day of the state tournament. This one is between Quitman and Mountainburg. Here are the starters for Quitman. They're coached by Tim Horton, and they come in with an impressive overall mark of 32-2. They went 14-0 in conference play. The guards for Quitman are expected to be 5'7" senior Lexi Hobbs, 5'9" junior Paisley Davis, and 5'7" junior Madeline Varvel. The forwards for the Lady Bulldogs expected to be 5'9" senior Sarah Dixon and 5'10" senior Ava Sullivan. Mountainburg is 15-17. They went 7-3 in conference. They're the fourth seed out of the 2A1. They're coached by Paige Jones. Their guards are Elliot Owen, a 5'5" junior, Kyla Blair, a 5'7" senior, and Michaela Rodriguez, a 5'6" sophomore. The forwards are Camdelyn McCaslin, she's a senior, and sophomore Maddie Stacy. Quitman comes into this game averaging 63.6 points per game. They allow 36.7. Mountainburg scores at a pace of 46 points per game, and they give up 44.1. So, Wes, I think it's safe to say when you look at the fact that Quitman is the one seed and the fact that they have won 32 out of 34 games, they're going to be the heavy odds-on favorite to win this game.
Yeah, absolutely. But what we've learned so far with day one behind us is that upsets can happen in state tournaments. So don't count Mountainburg out for sure.
That's a great point. I mean, we saw two number one seeds go down yesterday, one in the girls' bracket, one in the boys' bracket. So that's the part of the excitement and the magic of state tournament basketball is anything can happen.
Absolutely. That's why they play the game. Isn't that what they say?
I believe they do. As we look at Quitman's run through the regionals, as we mentioned, they won their 2A3 regional. They defeated McCrory in the first round, 69-15. Defeated Mount Vernon Enola 58-54 in the semifinals, and then got past Barton 72-58 in the championship game. Mountainburg won their first round game, but lost in the semifinals as well as the third place game. So Quitman will be the home team. They're in the white uniforms. Mountainburg will hit the floor in blue uniforms with white numbers and red trim. Just about set to get this one underway here on day two of the Centennial Bank 2026 2A state tournament. We're at Poen High School. Ball is in the air, battled for, and Mountainburg comes up with it. On the right wing is Elliot Owen. She'll get that on the left wing. Here's a bounce pass into the paint. Move along the baseline. We got a whistle and an extra step taken there by Kyla Blair. She gets called for the travel, and Quitman able to force the turnover on the first possession of the game. Now the Lady Bulldogs will try their hand at it as they make their way ahead and survey a 2-3 zone defense. They get it on the left wing, and now back out top for Paisley Davis onto the right wing. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Quitman with 7:37 to play. Just underway here in the first period. Quitman inbounds in the corner, and they get it back out to the top of the key. And now over to Madeline Varvel, back onto the right wing for Davis. Out top, a dribble drive into the lane. Shot is off the glass. That's no good. Mountainburg comes away with the defensive rebound as Kyla Blair comes out of there with it. She'll shuffle to the right wing. Bounce pass is stolen away. Driving to the other end and scoring the uncontested layup for Quitman for the first bucket of the game is Madeline Varvel. So it's a 2-0 start for the Lady Bulldogs.
What better way to beat that press, or beat that zone than a good look like that, a fast break.
Mountainburg with the basketball on the right wing. Quitman's playing man-to-man defense here in the first period. Mountainburg gets it out to the top of the key for Maddie Stacy. Now a three from the right wing is up and good. That's a two-point shot, actually. Did you say who shot that?
32.
All right, that was Riley Jobe. So she gets Mountainburg on the board to tie the game. And Quitman back to the other end with the basketball. Now Back out top. Jump shot from the baseline is no good. And it looks like Mountainburg's got it. Actually, it's a loose ball, and now Quitman gets it back. There's the jump shot from the elbow that's no good and missed. And a tie-up on the rebound will result in a held ball. It'll be possession Quitman as it stays with the Bulldogs here with 6:12 to play in the first period. Varvel will inbound from the baseline from her left side of the basket. Varvel gets into the corner. Here's a catch and shoot three. That's a miss. And Mountainburg comes away with a rebound. The quick outlet pass for Elliott Owen. Owen drives to the left of the lane. Now kicks it out. There's a dribble drive into the paint. And the floater is up and good for Camden McCaslin. As Mountainburg takes a 4-2 lead. Got a loose basketball at the other end. That'll go out of bounds, but a foul has been called against Mountainburg. And they charge it to Maddie Stacy. It's her first. It's the first foul of the basketball game as Quitman inbounds from the baseline. They get it out top to Lexi Hobbs down the right wing. There's a three ball up and good for Madeline Varvel. Varvel with all 5 Quitman points, and they take a 1-point lead. It's 5-4. Mountainburg back the other way with it. A bounce pass onto the wing for Kyla Blair. And there's a three ball up and good from the corner. It's 7-5, a 2-point lead for Mountainburg. Elbow jump shot on the way at the other end. That won't fall. Mountainburg's got the defensive rebound. Quick outlet pass comes to Elliott Owen. She'll cross midcourt with it, weaving her way through traffic. Now she dishes off with a no-look pass into the corner. That three will miss off the back arm. Quitman's got the defensive rebound, and there's a foul. Foul will be charged to Mountainburg. And the guilty party is Elliott Owen for her first foul. Second team foul on the Lady Dragons. Quitman with possession of the basketball. They get that onto the left wing. Now baseline jump shots up. That's no good. They get the offensive rebound. Varvel will shoot again from the elbow. That's short, but they get another offensive board. And now they'll bring it out for a reset. They don't get a fresh shot clock because that last shot did not draw iron. So there's 24 on the shot clock currently as they get that over on the left wing to Davis. And now we've got a whistle. And perhaps a foul away from the ball on the illegal screen, it looks like.
Yeah, they got 15 for that. Paisley Davis, I believe. Oh, no, 14, excuse me.
Davis Sullivan guilty of that foul. So Mountainburg gets it back with a basketball and a 2-point lead. Bringing it ahead is Kyla Blair. Now there's a loose ball and a steal as Quitman misses the layup underneath, and there's a collision under the paint, or in the paint, rather. And it'll belong to Mountainburg as it goes out of bounds on the baseline. Not quite halfway through the first period. Quitman coming with full court pressure. Mountainburg gets it ahead, and there's a loose ball and a steal at midcourt as the Bulldogs get it right back. Varvel spots up for a right wing three. That's no good. Rebound goes long and out of bounds.
Good hustle play there.
Yeah, Paisley Davis dove into the bleachers trying to get to that ball. Great effort there, but fortunate she didn't hurt herself, and Mountainburg will get the ball back. Full court man press for Quitman as Mountainburg gets it across midcourt. That ball gets deflected out of bounds by hustling Sarah Dixon. And it'll stay with Mountainburg on the dragon end of the floor with 4:11 remaining in the first period. Mountainburg leads Quitman 7-5. Lady Dragons with the basketball. On the right wing is Elliott Owen. Now they get it into the paint. That shot is blocked, but they've got a foul called on Quitman.
Wow.
Foul is charged to Sullivan. That's her second. She's got both of the Quitman fouls so far. And it's Kyla Blair at the line to shoot two for the Lady Dragons. The first one won't drop. Quitman will make a substitution as they check Lexi Hobbs back into the game. Lexi is a 5'7" senior guard. We'll wait the second free throw for Kyla Blair. That one is, well, it went in, but they're going to wipe it out and say there was a lane violation. So
yeah.
no basket. It remains 7-5. Quitman will get the ball back. 4:06 to play in the period.
If my calculations are right, I think that's the first lane violation of the tournament. So
Hobbs gets it on the right wing, now in the corner. Baseline jump shot is way off the mark, and Mountainburg's got the rebound. Blair will cross midcourt with it. She'll drive into the lane around the defender and lay it up and in. Kyla Blair makes up for missing those 2 free throws a moment ago by scoring the layup in transition. Mountainburg takes a 4-point lead. 3:35 to play in the opening quarter of basketball. Floater along the baseline. That's no good off the backboard. And Quitman's got the defensive rebound. Mountainburg has a defensive rebound. Now here's a steal by Quitman at midcourt as Paisley Davis takes it into the corner, and then she has it taken away. And Kyla Blair will leave it with Owen. Owen will cross midcourt. Gets it on the right wing. Now into the corner for Blair. Blair will spot up for a 3. That's no good. Quitman's got the long rebound, and the Bulldogs are off and running in transition. Bounce pass ahead to Paisley Davis. Her layup is good. Quitman within 2. It's 9-7. 2:53 to play in the first period. Elliott Owens got it for Mountainburg. She'll cross midcourt with a crossover dribble. Now drives into the lane, gets her pocket picked. The swipe there by Hobbs. She drives to the other end and ties the game with a transition layup. Knotted up at 9 apiece with 2:37 to play in the first period.
Good speed from the Bulldogs there.
Quitman will back off and apply token pressure now as Elliott Owen works it ahead for the Dragons. She'll cross midcourt, has the ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dragons with 2:23 remaining in the first period. Quitman sends in Allie Palmer, a 5'7" junior guard. And they get it in play to Elliott Owen. Owen with the basketball, working against man-to-man defense as she shuffles to the left wing. Now stripped to the basketball. Paisley Davis comes away with it. She's going to have another uncontested layup at the other end. And Quitman reclaims the lead with that bucket. It's 11-9. Quitman on a 6-0 run right now. Elliott Owen has it for Mountainburg. Spins to the top of the key and gets that on the right wing for Jobe. Shot is on the way. That's going to be short. It'll go out of bounds. Quitman will get it back with $1:50 remaining in the first period. Quitman leading 11-9 and with possession of the basketball. And Mountainburg once and gets a timeout. So Coach Paige Jones will talk with her gals. It's 1:50 to play in the first period. Quitman leads at 11-9. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
$1:50 remaining in the first period. Quitman in the midst of a 6-0 run after trailing by 4. They're now up 2, and they have the basketball as we return to play here in the first period. It's 11-9. I'm Randy Myers, joined by Wes Tittle. Quitman gets the basketball into the corner for Hobbs. Bounce pass inside. Jumper off the glass is no good. They get the offensive rebound, and the outlet pass is stolen away as Elliott Owen steps in there to grab it away. She'll work it back to the other end of the floor for Mountainburg. Gets out into the corner. Here's a spot-up open 3 that misses off the back iron. Davis rebounds and has Quitman in transition. She'll throw it ahead to Hobbs. Hobbs missed the layup. The rebound stick back is also no good. There's another offensive putback. That one will go for Paisley Davis, and she draws a foul. So she'll head to the line for a 3-point play opportunity.
Nice job on the offensive glass there by Quitman. 3 opportunities and one possession.
They charged that foul to Kyla Blair. It's her first for Mountainburg and the 3rd team foul on the Lady Dragons. Davis makes the free throw. She has 7 of Quitman's 14 points now as they lead 14-9. A 9-0 run now, and here's another steal by Quitman as the run will apparently continue as Hobbs has it, and she'll score another uncontested layup. 4 points for Hobbs. It's 16-9.
Quitman really turned up the defensive intensity.
There's Kyla Blair missing underneath for Mountainburg, and Quitman comes away with a defensive rebound. Quick outlet pass. Here come the Bulldogs driving and missing the layup. Mountainburg's got the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Now they'll get it up for Owen. Owen shoots the deep three off the left wing. That won't drop as it comes off the back arm. Paisley Davis rebounds for Quitman. Bulldogs are off and running again. Now they'll slow down and go 5-on-5. Hobbs will get that out to Varvel at the top of the key. Down the right wing for Paisley Davis. Into the corner. Skip pass over on the left wing. Hobbs with a catch and shoot three. That's too strong. Loose ball ricochets around, and that will end the first period. So one in the books here in Poen as Quitman leads Mountainburg 16-9 at the end of one. We'll step aside for a 60-second timeout. Second quarter action after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Whoa. Word on the street is you beat the big box stores on price.
Yes, sir. We're 100% employee owned, and we'll beat any competitor's price by 10%.
I like it. We'll be needing a kitchen.
Some soft closing cabinets.
Oh, with some soft closing cabinets. Keep things quiet.
Absolutely. Right this way.
A kitchen for everyone at family-friendly prices.
So you do the designs too?
Free of charge, and we'll walk you through every step.
Home Outlet. Kitchens, baths, floors, and more.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community.
And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
Set to begin the second period. Mountainburg with a basketball, so we welcome you back to the AA State Tournament here in Poen. Reverse layup for Mountainburg. Misses to begin the second period. Quitman's got the rebound, and the Dogs are in transition again. Here's a bounce pass into the right-hand corner for Sarah Dixon. Now they'll kick it back out and go 5-on-5. Varvel with it on the left wing. She'll try a three from there. That's too strong. And Elliott Owen comes away with the defensive rebound for Mountainburg. Pushed ahead in transition. And Kyla Blair gets to the rim and scores in the paint for Mountainburg. 16-11 your score. Quitman with a lead in the basketball, just underway here in the second period. Paisley Davis gets out top for Varvel. Back on the left wing to Davis. Now inside, jumper in front of the elbow is off the glass, too strong. Blair takes the rebound for Mountainburg. She'll leave it with Elliott Owen. And the junior guard will walk it ahead for the Lady Dragons out of Northwest Arkansas. Now on the left wing. Back out top with it is McCaslin. Bounce pass into the high post for Blair. Blair trying to post up her defender. Gets it to go off the window with a nice post move there from Kyla Blair. She has 9 of Mountainburg's 13 points. Here's an open three from the corner pocket. That misses. Mountainburg with a rebound. Maddie Stacy comes away with it. And we have a whistle. Ball will stay with Mountainburg. Elliott Owen has it for the Lady Dragons. Will work her way across midcourt. Guarded by Davis. Throws that into Blair at the high post. Onto the right wing for Owen. Out top, there's a catch and shoot three from straight away. That rims out no good, and Hobbs rebounds and pushes it in transition ahead to Varvel for Quitman. Varvel gets inside and got it to go off the window. Varvel with 7. It's 18-13, 5-point lead for Quitman. Mountainburg with the basketball. Elliott Owens got it. Works it ahead against Paisley Davis. Now gets it across to Blair. Blair with it. Draws a double team. Shoots. Has it taken away and blocked. Out of traffic with it comes Sarah Dixon in transition. She'll push that ahead to Davis. Davis splits the double team. Misses the layup. Mountainburg has the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Owen. Owen weaves her way through traffic. Now gets into the paint, puts up a floater, and gets it to go. Nice shot there by Elliott Owen in transition. That's her first bucket of the game. And the Lady Dragons are back within 3. It's 18-15. 5:21 to play in the first half. Paisley Davis spots up for a 3. That's too strong, and Elliott Owen grabs the rebound off the bounce. Here come the Dragons off and running. Owen stops, fires from the free throw line extended. That's no good. And got a travel underneath. It'll belong to Quitman, I believe. 5:08 remaining in the half. Substitution for Mountainburg. Paige Quinones, a 5'4" senior guard, is checked into the game.
So the travel was called on Quitman, so that it stays with Mountainburg.
Okay. So Mountainburg will inbound from the baseline. Cattle and McCaslin will put it in play. That comes out top to Blair, just left of the key. Now she'll get to the right elbow. There's a 3-ball off the right wing. That's no good. Blair's got the offensive board. She'll get around the defender. Missed that one underneath. That's a rare miss for her, and Quitman comes away with a rebound. Varvel has it. She almost has it taken away. Now we got a wrestling match on the floor, and let's see who's got possession of the basketball. Got a foul called. That one could go either way, Wes.
Yeah, and I think they're going to get Mountainburg on this, but yeah, it's really close there as they had a scrum there.
Paige Quinones picks up the foul. It's her first. Varvel gets it back now for Quitman. Gets it on the left wing for Hobbs. Hobbs surveys the defense. Now bounces it back out to Davis on the right wing for Varvel. Varvel tries a bounce pass. That's going to be deflected, but Quitman's able to get it back as the floater in the lane is up and good for Lexi Hobbs. She's got 6. Lead back at 5 now for the Bulldogs. It's 20-15 with 4:25 to play here in the first half. Elliott Owen with it for Mountainburg. Will shuffle to the left wing now against Davis. Gets to the baseline. Had her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Dragons with 4:17 to play in the half.
Both teams playing with really good defensive intensity today.
Mountainburg inbounding from the baseline. They get it in for Elliott Owen. Owen drives into the lane, dishes for Blair. Blair with another miss inside. That's a couple of rare misses for her. And here's Quitman in a hurry back the other way to Paisley Davis on the left wing. Davis gets it back out for Varvel. Varvel gets it back to Davis. Now underneath. Hook shot is blocked. And there's a tie-up on the rebound. It'll be a held ball, and it stays with Quitman on the Bulldog end of the floor. Varvel will inbound from the baseline. Just inside 4 minutes remaining in the half. Davis spots up for 3 from the corner pocket. That's no good. Rebound battled for, and finally Davis retrieves it. Now they'll reset the offense. Get it on the right wing for Varvel. Varvel feeds it into the high post. Jump shot from the elbow is good for Allie Palmer for her first bucket of the game. And it's a 7-point lead now for Quitman. 22-15 your score. Mountainburg with the basketball. Elliott Owen will cross midcourt with it. The Lady Dragon point guard has it on the left wing. Gets it knocked away, but retrieves it. Now needs some help. And now Owen gets it right back. She'll drive, dish into the paint. Jumper off the window is no good. And Varvel comes away with it now for Quitman. Here come the Dogs trying to extend their lead. Varvel dishes left wing. Davis spot up 3-ball. That's too strong. Varvel's got the offensive board. She goes back up with it in the paint and got the drop. Tough shot for Varvel. She's got 9. And they now have a 9-point lead. I believe that's the largest lead of the game yet for either team.
Yes, it is.
2:49 to play until halftime. Quitman leads it 24-15. Mountainburg with possession as Elliott Owen eases to the right wing against man-to-man defense from Varvel. Gets it out top for Blair. Blair will shoot from there. That is no good. And the rebound chased down by Quinones. Now the feed inside. Shot off the glass is no good. And Hobbs has the rebound for Quitman. She'll push that ahead to Davis. Davis drives to the elbow, stripped to the ball. Varvel ends up with it. Actually, that was Palmer who ended up with it. We've got a whistle and foul.
Looks like they get Quinones for the foul there.
And that is her second foul off the bench for Mountainburg. And the second team foul on the Lady Dragons in the second period with 2:20 remaining in the half. Varvel inbounds from the baseline. Now they get it out for Sarah Dixon. Underneath, Dixon with the basketball, drives into the lane, misses off the glass. Varvel's got the rebound. She'll get it back out for a reset. Now they go left wing to Davis. Varvel with it. Three is in and out. They get another offensive board. Now it's stripped away, and Quinones comes away with it. For Mountainburg, Elliott Owen drives into the lane. Dishes for Blair. Blair unable to finish. Goes back up with a rebound basket or a rebound shot. That's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dragons with 1:45 to play in the half. Quitman leading 24-15.
This man defense from Quitman's been really, really good.
McCaslin inbounds out top for Elliott Owen. Owen working against Paisley Davis now in the man-to-man Quitman defense. Feed that inside to Quinones. Touch pass back on the baseline. Trying to get it inside to Blair. That's knocked away and deflected. It'll go out of bounds, and I believe that will belong to Quitman, and it does. So with a minute 26 left in the half, Quitman gets the ball back with an opportunity here to get the lead into double digits before the half. Hobbs will dribble across midcourt. Sets it up left wing for Varvel. Top of the key for Davis. Onto the right wing for Lexi Hobbs. Out top to Varvel. Back on the right wing to Hobbs. Hobbs gets bumped and fouled on the baseline with a minute 10 to play in the half.
I believe that's on McCaslin.
It's her first, third team foul. They go right back inside, and scoring off the glass is Allie Palmer for her second bucket of the quarter. And now it's a double-digit lead for Quitman with 1 minute remaining until halftime. Elliott Owen crosses midcourt with it for the Lady Dragons of Mountainburg. She'll spin into the lane, get that out onto the right wing, and the jump shot off the glass is no good. Quinones gets the offensive rebound, and got a whistle and I believe a foul on Quitman here. That'll be the first foul on Quitman here in this period.
I think it's on Varvel.
You are correct. First foul on Varvel. Here's a catch and shoot three that is no good. Rebound grabbed off the bounce by Hobbs. Here comes Quitman with a basketball, trying to build on the lead. Into the three, or into the corner for a three. That is no good. Varvel with a board. She'll kick that to Hobbs. Hobbs shoots an uncontested three. That is no good. They get another offensive board as Davis comes down with it, and I believe she got fouled.
Good positioning there by Davis to be able to get that rebound.
I think that foul is going to be on McCaslin. If so, it's her second, and that is the case. That's 14 fouls on Mountainburg. So Varvel will inbound from the baseline where she gets it in for Dixon. Now out top for Hobbs. Into Varvel at the high post. Back out top to Hobbs on the right wing for Davis. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Quitman with 17.5 seconds left in the half. So the shot clock is off now. And Davis will inbound in front of the Mountainburg bench. He gets it in for Varvel on the left wing for Hobbs. Hobbs gets that onto the left wing. Back out to Dixon. Now on the right wing for Varvel. Varvel takes the three. That is good. Varvel with a dozen. And it's 29-15 with 2 seconds left. Mountainburg will shoot at the horn, and that is no good. That will end the first half of play. 2 quarters are in the books, and Quitman with a big second quarter has their largest lead of the game. It's 29-15 at the break. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Back to recap the first half in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
Randy Myers and Wes Tittle under the headsets, welcoming you back to Newton Arena here on the campus of Poen High School, the site of the 2026 Centennial Bank AA State Basketball Tournament. 29-15 is our halftime score here in our first game on day 2 of the tournament. This is a girls' game between Quitman and Mountainburg, and quite a big second quarter run there for Quitman, Wes. They were able to outscore Mountainburg 13-6 in that second frame.
Yeah, and it all started with their defense. That man defense, just they play it with great intensity, able to get some steals and then some shots in transition, and that really helped them to stretch that lead out.
So we will step aside here for a 2-minute timeout. Back with more first half information and stats. After this, you're watching the 2A Centennial Bank State Tournament on the EAB Sports Network.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Whoa. Word on the street, he should beat the big box stores on price.
Yes, sir. We're 100% employee-owned, and we'll beat any competitor's price by 10%.
I like it. We'll be needing a kitchen. Oh, with some soft closing cabinets. Keep things quiet.
Absolutely. Right this way.
A kitchen for everyone at family-friendly prices.
So you do the designs, too?
Free of charge, and we'll walk you through every step.
Home Outlet. Kitchens, baths, floors, and more.
Randy Myers along with Wes Tittle. We're back here at Jerry Newton Arena on the campus of Poen High School. We're halfway through game 1 on day 2 of the 2026 Centennial Bank AA State Tournament, with top seed Quitman leading 4th seed Mountainburg here in this first girls game of the day. Looking at some individual numbers from the first half for Quitman, they were led in the first half by the 12 points of junior forward Madeline Varvel. They also got 7 points from Paisley Davis, 6 points from Lexi Hobbs, 4 points off the bench from Allie Palmer, also for Quitman. Sarah Dixon and Ava Sullivan both played but did not score in the first half. For Mountainburg, they were led by the 9 points of senior Kyla Blair. They got 2 points from Camden McCaslin, 2 points from point guard Elliott Owen, 2 points from junior guard Riley Job, also for Mountainburg. Paige Quinona, Cheyenne Job, and Maddie Stacy all played but did not scratch. And Mountainburg trailing Quitman here at the break by a score of 29-15. Wes, your observations on just a day one of the tournament yesterday. We saw a couple. We mentioned earlier in the pregame. We saw a couple of 4 seeds pull off upsets of 1 seed. So it was a pretty entertaining day of basketball yesterday here in day one of the tournament.
Absolutely. I mean,
you got to call the best game of the tournament, that East Poinsett County and Woodlawn game.
Yes, I did. That Woodlawn EPC game was really good. Come down to the last 60 seconds of the game, really, and Woodlawn able to get the victory there and pull off the upset of 4-1. But you had an upset call as well that was not a close upset either.
No, it was nowhere near as dramatic as the one that you called. But, yeah, Mount Vernon Enola able to pull off an upset against they were a 4 seed and able to upset 1 seed Acorn. And that game ended up going turbo clock. That was a running clock win by the end of the game. So congratulations to both Woodlawn and Mount Vernon Enola pulling off 2 of the biggest upsets, I think, in any of the tournaments of any classification yesterday. We have time for another timeout. We'll step aside and back in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
From the first time you picked up a basketball at 4 years old, you've been dreaming about this moment. All that stands between you and being a hometown hero for life is 32 minutes.
Inbound to Burgess, goes up.
2026 Centennial Bank State Basketball Finals from Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs. All the excitement tips off on March the 12th and runs all weekend long. For all the ways to watch, just log on arkansastv.gov/sports.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Back here at Newton Arena at Poen, set to begin the second half in Game 1 on Day 2 of the AA State Basketball Tournament. Randy Myers and Wes Tittle under the headsets for the EAB Sports Network. Also a shout out of appreciation to our technical director, Logan Gillian, our camera operator, Avery McMullen, in cooperation with this broadcast with our friends at the Central Sports Network. We appreciate them. Mountainburg will get the ball to begin the third quarter. They inbound for Elliott Owen, and she'll bring it across midcourt against man-to-man defense from Varvel. Shuffles and now spins to the top of the key. Man-to-man defense for Quitman, as we saw throughout most of the first half. Mountainburg gets it back to Owen. Owen with the dribble drive. And a loose basketball, and Quitman with the steal. The run out ahead to Davis. Her layup is a miss, and that is rebounded by McCaslin for Mountainburg. Now McCaslin double team. She'll lose the handle on the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. I think Quitman touched that last, but we're about to find out for sure. Yep, it'll stay with Mountainburg.
That was a good job defensively by Maddie Stacy, too, on that fast break to stay with, with her man and cause that shot to be altered.
Owen across midcourt with it for the Lady Dragons. Now on the left wing for Stacy. Stacy will drive the baseline, gets it for Blair. Blair gets into the lane. Now here's a right wing three ball that's on the way. That's no good, and that is rebounded by Ava Sullivan for Quitman. Now a hit on the right wing. Back out for Hobbs. Hobbs shoots from the free throw line. The high post jumper is no good. Varvel with a rebound. Her stick back off the glass is good. Varvel picks right up where she left off in the first half. She's got 14. And now Quitman has more than doubled up Mountainburg. 6.5 minutes left in the third period. Mountainburg with the basketball. McCaslin gets that into the corner. Now she gets it back. Back inside to Owen. Owen gets that into the corner. There's a catch and shoot three that misses everything, but they get the offensive board. And back out for Stacy. Now Elliott Owen will try a three from outside. That's too strong. And the rebound is tracked down by Quitman. Varvel passes up the three, gets it on the left wing now for Hobbs. Hobbs puts up a runner in the lane. That's no good. The offensive rebound stick back is good for Ava Sullivan for her first bucket of the game. 33-15. Quitman continuing to swell that lead. Owen dishes left wing for Hobbs, or Stacy rather, now on the right wing for McCaslin. And in the corner for Joe. Back onto the other side for Stacy. McCaslin has it against man-to-man defense. 5 on the shot clock for Mountainburg. Now they'll spot up for an open three. Got a good look, but the shot wouldn't fall. Quitman's got the rebound. Hobbs across midcourt with it. Now she'll penetrate the lane, runs into some traffic, and we've got a whistle and foul. And I believe that'll be an offensive foul on Quitman. They charge it to Hobbs.
Yep.
That's her first foul of the second half. Elliott Owen will bring it back the other way for the Lady Dragons from Mountainburg. Jump pass onto the right wing for McCaslin. McCaslin with a bounce pass into Blair at the elbow. Blair trying to post up. We've got a whistle. What do they call there?
I didn't see. So I don't know if maybe they stepped on the base. Well, they weren't.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not really sure what they called. Maybe a lane violation?
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is Quitman's getting the ball back. Bulldogs get it inside, and scoring off the window is Sarah Dixon for her first bucket of the game. And now Mountainburg will pause the clock with a timeout. So with 4:34 to play in the third, it's been all Quitman so far in this period. We'll step aside for a timeout and back with more from the EAB Sports Network after this.
Whoa. Word on the street is you beat the big box stores on price.
Yes, sir. We're 100% employee owned, and we'll beat any competitor's price by 10%.
I like it. We'll be needing a kitchen.
Some soft closing cabinets.
Oh, with some soft closing cabinets. Keep things quiet.
Absolutely. Right this way.
A kitchen for everyone at family-friendly prices.
So you do the designs too?
Free of charge, and we'll walk you through every step.
Home Outlet. Kitchens, baths, floors, and more.
Back here at Poen, 4 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in the third period. And Quitman has started the second half, West, with a 6-0 run.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to that defensive intensity there in that man defense that they've been playing. And, you know, one of the things I've noticed here early on in this 2A tournament is, yes, it's a team sport, but there's been a lot of really good individual performances Varvel's having one of those days as well.
She definitely is. She leads all scorers in the game right now with 14. But it's not just her scoring that makes her a very good player. I mean, she's a fundamentally solid player. Does a lot of things well, good athlete, and then she's fun to watch.
Playing incredible defense as well. It's tough to stay in a man defense an entire game, and they're doing a really good job.
Elliott Owen will bring it ahead against Varvel. As I get it ahead to Stacy on the left wing. That comes out top. The free throw line extended jumper is no good. Blair with the offensive board tries to go back up with it, and she'll be fouled. You know, they list Blair at only 5'7", but she plays taller than that.
Definitely.
That foul was charged to Ava Sullivan, her third. And the second team foul on Quitman. So Mountainburg inbounding for Elliott Owen. She's got it out high on the right wing. Working against Varvel once again. On the left wing for Stacy. Out top intended for Blair, but knocked away by Hobbs. It's going to go out of bounds, and Mountainburg will get it back at midcourt halfway through period number 3.
Good effort there by Hobbs. Almost able to track that thing down.
So Blair will inbound for Owen. Owen guarded by Leah Love as she crosses midcourt. Now she drives into the lane, passes off inside, and that is stolen away by Ellie Palmer for Quitman. Here come the Dogs back on the attack. Get it right wing for Varvel. Varvel guarded by Stacy. Feeds it down to the baseline. Now she gets it back. She's wide open for 3. That one's going to come up short, but she tracks down her own rebound, as we've seen her do often. And they'll get it out for a reset. Onto the right wing. Love spots up for a 3. Too strong. And Owen will collect that rebound for Mountainburg with 3:24 to play in the period. Gets it ahead for Maddie Stacy on the left wing. Back up top for Elliott Owen. Feed it into Blair at the high post. Blair kicks that back out for McCaslin. And now Elliott Owen gets it back. She'll drive, shoot, and missed it. Rebound battled for. And that's grabbed off the bounce by Lexi Hobbs for Quitman. Here come the Bulldogs in transition. Feed it to Varvel in the left-hand corner. Bounce pass underneath. And the runner off the glass is too strong, but they get another offensive rebound, and now they'll get a reset. Varvel with a bounce pass inside. She'll get it right back on the wing. Feeds it right wing for Hobbs. Hobbs goes spin cycle, turns, shoots. And
nice move.
Nice job with a turnaround, Jay. Hobbs has 8. It's 37-15.
You're starting to see Quitman start to pull away a little bit.
Yep. Definitely seeing some separation here in the second half. McCaslin has it for Mountainburg. Near the top of the key. Now gets it on the right wing for Blair. Blair will leave it with Maddie Stacy. Bounce pass into Elliott Owen near the elbow. Back out on the left wing. McCaslin spots up, misses that 3, and that's rebounded by Hobbs for Quitman. Once again, the Bulldogs are in transition. Right wing to Varvel. Varvel gets to the baseline and scores off the window. Varvel with 16. And the big run to begin the second half continues. Mountainburg yet to put points on the board in this quarter. Here's Elliott Owen missing. She gets her own rebound and then gets stripped to the basketball as Hobbs wrestles it away. Hobbs will bring it back to the other end for Quitman. Gets that onto the right wing for Love. Feed into the high post. Now back up top to Varvel. Onto the left wing for Hobbs. Hobbs drives into the lane. And I believe she draws a foul against Elliott Owen. Will double check.
I believe so. And if so, that's her second, I think.
That is indeed the case. So Quitman will make a substitution as Addison Shoemate, a sophomore guard, checks in. And here's Varvel with it on the right wing. Bounce pass down to Hobbs on the block. Back to Varvel, and that's going to be stolen away. Elliott Owen has it now for Mountainburg. Still trying to get their first points of the second half. Give it up. And
there
the
it
transition layup is good for Campbell and McCaslin. She's got 4. It's 39-17.
Stopped a 10-0 run there.
There's a pass inside. Dixon misses underneath. Ball will be fumbled out of bounds and stay with Quitman with 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Quitman leads 39-17. There's a catch and shoot three for Paisley Davis. That's going to be short. Rebound battled for. Finally, Varvel hustles it down. She'll feed it inside. And a foul underneath that will send Ava Sullivan to the line for Quitman.
Great job on the glass by Quitman. They've pretty much owned the offensive rebound category tonight.
Maddie Stacy was charged with that foul. The first free throw is no good as Paige Quinones checks back in now for Mountainburg. Second free throw is good for Ava Sullivan. She's got 3 points, and it's 40-17. 45 seconds remaining in the third period. Mountainburg with the basketball. Elliott Owen across midcourt, draws a double team. Feeds that in, it's deflected and stolen. They get that onto the right wing. Here's a step back three that is on the way, and nothing but the bottom of the net for Addison Shoemate. Her first bucket of the game as she quickly makes her presence felt after checking in. It's 43-17. Mountainburg with the basketball. Elliott Owen gets that onto the right wing for Quinones. Her bounce pass on the baseline is stolen away by Paisley Davis. Davis will dribble across midcourt, push it ahead to Varvel. Spot up three from the corner pocket. That's too strong. The rebound putback is no good. And Blair will get the rebound before the horn to end the third quarter. And we have three in the books with Quitman fully in control of this one. They lead it 43-17 as we head into the final frame. You're watching the Centennial Bank Class 2A State Basketball Tournament on the EAB Sports Network.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Transitioning into the fourth quarter as we welcome you back to Poen for the AA State Tournament. This is game one on day two. Quitman gets the ball, and they have a big lead after outscoring Mountainburg 14-2 in that third quarter, Wes.
Yeah, big third quarter for Quitman.
Started it with a 10-0 run, and now they get a three from Paisley Davis to begin the fourth period. Davis in double digits now with that basket. It's 46-17. And this one probably about to go turbo clock. Here's a missed three at the other end for Mountainburg, and Quitman will get the ball back as it goes out of bounds on the baseline with 7:34 to play in the game.
And what's been impressive with this Quitman defense is just, like I said, the intensity they've been able to hold for 3+ quarters now.
Paisley Davis gets it out top. Now on the left wing for Varvel. Varvel underneath. And a layup is no good, but a foul is called that will put Ava Sullivan at the line for Quitman.
So that foul was on 5 for Mountainburg.
That's McCaslin. That's her third foul. And the first free throw good by Sullivan. She's got them both. 48-17 with 7:17 to play. Owen gets out across midcourt, and Varvel comes away with yet another steal for Quitman. Gets that onto the right wing. Here's a spot up three. That's no good, and Blair has the rebound for Mountainburg. Elliott Owen will bring it back across midcourt for the Lady Dragons. Feeds that inside, and it's taken away underneath by Sullivan. Driving to the other end. Layup is good on the basket by Shoemate. And Mountainburg will make wholesale substitutions here with 6:30 to play as the clock is now running.
Yeah, the wholesale change looks like.
Elliot Owens, the only starter that stayed in the game. She's got it right now. She'll drive, shoot, and miss it. And the offensive rebound comes to Avery Ivy for Quitman. As they have some fresh faces in as well. They get that on the right wing to McKinley Mansfield. She gets inside and scores off the glass. First bucket of the game for Mansfield. She had just checked into the game. 5:50 to play now as the clock continues to wind. Quitman leading at 52-17. This has just been absolute domination in the second half. I mean, it started in the second quarter, but they have really amped it up in the second half. Now we've got a reach-in foul called against Quitman.
That's on Mansfield, I believe.
Yes, it is. Her first. Elliot Owen feeds that out top. Owen gets it back on the right wing. Trying to pass that underneath. It'll be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Mountainburg. They were trying to get the ball down low to Raina Dollard. And Abby Severson still will inbound from the baseline for the Dragons. Get it in play on the right wing. Charity Blair has it. She'll get it back out top on the reset. Now on the left wing. In the corner for Severson Sill. 4:45 to play. 18 on the shot clock for Mountainburg as they get it out top to Elliot Owen. Severson Sill has it now. She'll feed it on the right wing to Blair. Back over on the left wing for Owen. She'll put up a floater. That's good. Elliot Owen with 4 points for Mountainburg. It's 52-19 with 4:20 to play. Here's an open three at the other end that finds the range for Avery Ivy. That's her second three. She has 6, and it's 55-19. Here's a three at the other end for Mountainburg that misses off the back iron. Quitman has the rebound, and the quick outlet pass for Mansfield. And ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Quitman with inside 4 minutes left now.
And I believe they called a foul on Elliot Owen there.
Okay.
That's her third.
So Quitman will advance into the quarterfinals. They will play on March 6th against either Dierks or BIC. That's Buffalo Island Central, by the way. Quitman with a basketball. Get it on to the right wing. Elbow jump shot is too strong, but they get the offensive rebound and a reset with 3:20 remaining. Bulldogs leading 55-19. Here's a three that misses from the corner. And Quitman, or rather Mountainburg with a rebound as Kenzie Keeling comes out of there with it. She'll get it for Blair, who crosses midcourt. Now on the right wing for Dollard. And there's a steal by Quitman. Driving to the other end for the left-handed layup is Addison Shoemate, who has 7 off the bench for the Bulldogs. There's another Quitman steal. Bounce pass on to the left wing for Shoemate. She gets inside, misses that time. They get the offensive rebound, and that time it's Mansfield getting the stick back bucket as more fresh bodies check in now for both teams with 2.5 minutes remaining. It's 59-19. Mountainburg with possession.
I think we've got some freshmen in for Quitman.
There's a whistle and foul as Charity Blair draws contact. And the blocking foul is charged to McKinley Mansfield. It's her second. Mountainburg with the basketball. Charity Blair Gets it for Job. Job with it. Passes off on the left wing. And now back out to Melody Lee. Lee will leave it on the right wing with Job. Job dribbles to the right wing. Passes off to the elbow. Back over to Job. Job works her way to the baseline where she's shut off, and that pass is stolen away. Whitman driving and scoring the left-handed layup is Kendall Cullum for Quitman.
Freshman Kendall Cullum.
60th and 61st points of the game. 1:20 to play. Mountainburg with the basketball, another steal in the paint, and another run out for an uncontested layup for Kendall Cullum. Cullum with 4 here in the fourth period off the bench for the Bulldogs. They lead it 63-19. Mountainburg with the basketball. Feed it into the high post. Now here's an elbow jumper off the right side that's no good. Quitman has the defensive rebound with 50 seconds remaining to try to get it ahead to Cullum, but Mountainburg able to get a hand on that ball. Cullum feeds it into the paint, and now they'll get it out onto the wing for a reset. Back over on the left wing, 3 ball on the way. That's too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Cheyenne Job for Mountainburg. 32 seconds left in the basketball game. Here's a deflection and another Quitman steal, and once again Cullum is leading the run out to the other end, but she missed that layup, and Mountainburg has the rebound as Charity Blair comes out of there with it. She'll cross midcourt, gets it on the right wing for Charity Job. Job bounces that off in the corner for Marsha Bryant, and Bryant is fouled with 7 seconds. Actually, that's going to go out of bounds, right?
Yes.
So turnover will give it back to Quitman, and that's going to end the basketball game as the horn sounds on a 63-19 victory for the Lady Bulldogs. We will step aside for a quick timeout and back with our post-game wrap in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
And we welcome you back to Jerry Newton Arena on the campus of Poen High School, where Quitman picks up its 33rd victory of the year. The Lady Bulldogs are now 33-2 as they get a 63-19 victory over Mountainburg here this afternoon, and that means that Quitman will advance into Friday's 7 o'clock quarterfinal. I misspoke earlier. I misread the bracket. They will actually play the winner of an upcoming game between Riverside and Ouachita. So Quitman punching their ticket into the quarterfinals, and Mountainburg will head back to Northwest Arkansas with the loss. Our two leading scorers for Quitman, 2 players in double figures. They were led by the 16 points of Madeline Varvel, and they got 10 points from Paisley Davis. Mountainburg did not have anyone in double digits. So that'll wrap up this broadcast for our color analyst, Wes Tittle, along with our Central Sports Network technical crew of Logan Gilly and Avery McCullen. I'm Randy Myers. We hope you'll stay with us. We'll be back in just a few minutes with our first broadcast of the boys bracket today as Mount Vernon Enola will take on Johnson County Westside. Alex Gallion standing by to bring you the call of that one. I'm Randy Myers. So long for just a while from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for the Arkansas Activities Association Centennial Bank 2A Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Centennial Bank, NEA Baptist, ASU Newport, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and Barton's Home Outlet. The Arkansas Activities Association Centennial Bank 2A Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports.
It's game 2 here in the Class 2A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament here on the campus of Poen High School. We're going to see Mount Vernon-Nola as they take on Johnson County Westside, the Rebels and the Warhawks here. Alex Gallion alongside me this afternoon for the call is going to be Wes Tittle. And Wes, we just seen a pretty dominant win for the girls' side of things whenever we're with yesterday with Mount Vernon-Nola. You know, they upsetted the number 1 seed. Westside Johnson County is going to be the 4th seed going into this one, and Mount Vernon-Nola is going to be the 1 seed.
Yeah, and they're hoping that the boys' side is hoping they don't have the reverse of what the girls saw with Mount Vernon-Nola, as their girls, the 4 seed, dominated the 1 seed they were taking on. So yeah, they're hoping that no upset alert. And so far today, no upset alert yet. But you know, we're still early.
That is true. As we're going to see a Westside Johnson County team led by Coach Logan Wilbanks, and we'll see Mount Vernon-Nola led by Coach Drew Blocker here. As this ought to be a really fun matchup here between both teams, Wes. I'm excited to see Westside Johnson County for the first time.
Yeah, same here. I'd love to. Look, this 2A tournament's just been fantastic to watch, and I like watching all these small schools go at it.
Yeah,
and I did quotation marks.
He did do quotation marks because both of these teams are loaded. They've got a deep roster. We'll talk more about that as we will take a 2-minute timeout break. You are watching the Class 2A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Tired of getting the runaround about your vehicle from a service department? Then let a trained Kavanaugh certified technician at one of our service departments diagnose the issue. Kavanaugh has 5 convenient locations in Northeast Arkansas with a specially trained staff to help take care of your vehicle's needs. Oil changes, tires, brakes, or alignments. Kavanaugh can do it all. Book an appointment today or browse online for our latest service specials at KavanaughCars.com. The best service departments in Northeast Arkansas are at Kavanaugh Auto Group.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
All right, welcome you back inside Poen, Arkansas, the host side of the Class 2A State Basketball Tournament here. Alex Gallion, Wes Tittle's with me on color commentary, and we're about to start the opening introductions, and you went back a little bit like you didn't expect the
It got dark in here.
It did get dark. Also, I love the lights, by the way, that they've got going on here.
Yeah, it's been really cool. The atmosphere, it opening, with the rosters, the start, it's just really cool. Poen does it right here.
They do it right here. Hospitality's been great the last 2 days, and man, that's I'm not sure if we're going to get a camera shot on it, but that is a deep student section for Mount Vernon-Nola, the Warhawks. You can see a little bit at the top of your screen there, but that is a deep student section. My goodness, it's dark in here, but those are all Warhawk fans right there, ladies and gentlemen, as they packed out for their boys tonight, as this is going to be a fun one. We've already seen 3 upsets.
Yes.
3 4 seeds beating a 1 seed. Will we see it a 5th time in 2 days, Wes?
Well, those students, that student section over there is hoping not, because they'd be on the wrong side of it in this particular game. But, hey, you know, they came down. They're going to cheer on their team here, and the girls get the win yesterday, so they get to stick around for a little while.
Well, and I missed the Poland girls game yesterday. Unfortunately, I had to be in Morrilton, but I'm excited to see the boys' side of things because I heard nothing but good from their student section.
Oh, I'll tell you this. This student section we're seeing right here for this game is about as impressive as what we saw yesterday with Poen being the home team. So, yeah, I can't imagine what that's going to look like on the boys' side of things tomorrow when they play.
That is an extremely deep student section. As the light's starting to come back on just a little bit, you can just see how deep that student section is, man. I'm excited for this crowd energy this afternoon.
Are you going to give them a nickname this year? I heard you gave a nickname to a school last year, student section, so I don't know if you're going to give a student section nickname this time. But.
Well, it is similar to a certain wall, but
that's already copywritten.
That is copywritten. That's exclusively Magnolia High School, the Wall of Death. As we're about to get underway here. I could call them the Belt Boys, but that's Brooklyn.
Yeah, nope. You got to be original. Let's come up with something. We'll figure out a name before it's over with.
You will, as Westside Johnson County, Mount Vernon Nola about to get underway here for the opening tip-off. Game 2, day 2 of the Class 2A State Basketball Tournament here. Excited to get this one underway. Excited to see Westside Johnson County for the first time in my career. Never called a game.
I'm not as familiar with them. I'm not going to go in and say that they're not around because they are.
An immediate and one, Wes.
Yeah, great start here.
A fantastic start if you're a Warhawk, as that was number 24 there that time. That's Wyatt Sanders, the senior, is going to get the first bucket here for the Warhawks.
He's all hair team for the tournament. Hair is fantastic.
His hair is fantastic. I like the headband too, as he'll unable to convert at the free throw line for a 3-point play though. But we're really about to get this underway here. Westside Johnson County getting the ball for the first time today. They're trying to force this one inside here. Kind of a kick out right wing. Trey ball's up and good as Westside Johnson County will take the lead.
The Rebels answer.
That was Morse Yarbrough. Moose will get his first bucket. It was a 3-point shot. I like the name. Kind of a spin inside, rejected at the rim though. Johnson County with a big block there.
Trap, but
probably don't see this a lot. Ooh, another right wing Trey ball. That one's deep. It barely rolls out. You see a nice snag rebound out of the air there from number 24. That's Wyatt Sanders. He's already scored 1 bucket for the Warhawks as he tried to go up to the basket. No good though. As be a turnover there. Westside Johnson County basketball here. Just a 3-2 lead here.
Already an upset alert here. I mean, it's early. But.
I'm starting to think the Rebels and the Warhawks are sharing that student section. I can't tell which one is which.
Well, they have the same. They have the same colors.
Yes, they do. That's a star. That's a steal. So that's a forced turnover on the Rebels here. Warhawk chants will echo throughout this beautiful arena. Ooh, kind of a free throw jumper. That one no good, though, off the front of the rim. They'll call it a foul there on number 25 of Westside. That's off on Noah. It's up his first foul. So a second team foul here for Westside Johnson County. They're still leading by 1 point at this point. Nice inbound. Ooh, almost forced a jump ball. I think they will.
And I think that last name is Osornio. Osornio. That's what I'm going to go with.
Osornio. Look for the inbound here. Still trying to. Ooh, nice crossover to the right here. Sanders trying to dish this one inside. Nice kick out. Oh, back out to him. Left corner three's up in the air, and it's good. Nice bucket there that time. That was for number 32. That's Lewis, the senior. Pick up his first bucket. So just a 1-point lead now for the Warhawks. Again, Mount Vernon Nola, the 1 seed out of 2A3. Inside Johnson County, the 4 seed out of 2A1.
That foul was on Watson, his first.
Seen the pass in here. Trying to force this one in. Almost had to sneeze there, Wes.
Uh-oh. So in this game, we have an all-hair team and all-name team.
Ooh, nice bucket inside
Nice move
there. That's athletic there. From Boston. Boston Conrad there. He's going to pick up his first bucket for Westside Johnson County. Just 6-3 here now. Just a 3-point lead. Ooh, nice dash inside there. That's a beautiful reverse lay there.
Yeah.
As they're going to call a 30-second timeout here. I believe that timeout will be for the Warhawks here. Well, might as well just stay live here on YouTube.
Yeah. So we do have, all hair with Sanders, all name with Moose Yarborough. So, I mean,
I love that name,
This
Moose.
game is full of noteworthy names and hair. So, it's already a fantastic game.
You said I missed a really good mullet yesterday.
You did. It was. I'm trying to remember the school.
Look at
But
that.
Yes, fantastic mullet.
That's a beautiful-looking student section right there. They really packed out here.
That's the joys of high school basketball, man. Like, student sections are just great. And especially when you look in like the 2A, 3A,
Yes,
that area.
the smaller schools, they really pack out.
Big school and big fan.
Ooh, Sanders tried to get that reverse lay, no good with his right hand. Having to force that out. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for the Rebels.
I want Moose to go for 30 so we can talk about Moose all game.
They try to get it over to A.J. there, but A.J. accidentally steps out of bounds there for Westside Johnson County.
That's Elizondo, I believe is how you say that last name.
Ooh, instead.
Sanders working hard inside.
Yeah, he's going to pick up a second bucket. He's going to sit with 4 now today. They're going to get a steal off the inbound as well. Oh, back into the hands of Sanders. He's going to get another bucket, misses his layup, and one. Count it for the Warhawks.
Working hard already inside.
Yeah, Sanders going to be their guy. We can already tell you that.
It's the hair, man.
Looks like a Prime Kelly Oubre. Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah.
Same hairstyle.
Yeah, very.
Just
very
no tattoos.
similar. No tattoos.
You're unable to convert at the line. He's got 6 though so far. Sanders does.
It's very Trevor Lawrence-esque too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Field.
Just a 10-point lead now here for the Warhawks. It's 10-5. And for an inbound here, the Rebels will. We called a really good game last night.
Yeah, we had a couple of good games to close things out last night.
Oh, nice drive. Rejected at the rim, though.
What a rejection.
Great offensive rebound, though. The Warhawks keeping this alive. The referee will blow his whistle.
See who that foul's on. That foul's going to be on number 1, Zane Smith.
We called a really good Hector and White County Central game yesterday. You called a really good EPC and Woodlaw game.
Yeah,
that may be the best game of the tournament so far.
That was a 4-1 upset, so it was a really good game.
At the free throw line now for Mount Vernon Nola. Boston Conrad going to be at the line. He's going to shoot first and get his first bucket.
So that was the second foul for Zane Smith, by the way, for the West Side.
Boston able to pick up his first point in this ball game. At the line. Can he go 2 for 2 at the stripe? We're about to find out. Successful, though. Go out of bounds on the hands of Westside.
Didn't mean to cut you off there when you were getting ready to talk about the free throw there. Cut you off a little bit. Oh!
Ooh, yeah.
He took a few steps there. I was waiting to see if they were going to call that walk or the foul.
I could see that at our broadcast position.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the steps, just waiting to see what the official called there.
It looks like he wanted to go for a hop step almost there. Just ended up getting called for the travel here. That's Johnson County. Good ball movement getting this up court here. There's some pretty heavy defense we're seeing from the Warhawks so far. Nice screen there that time. Vince Chance here, 16 on the shot clock. Going to look to drive. Ooh, kind of a baseline J. No good. And Sanders going to just put the ball in Sanders' hands, let him go to the rack. Left hand is good off the window.
Fantastic move. He's got 8 already.
13-5's your score here in this first quarter. County try to get in this up court here. Oh, he tried to kick it out to his man in that left corner. Going to be stolen out of the air. It's going to be another forced turnover there from the Warhawks. Inside now. They're going to try to get this man a bucket. He'll get it up off the back glass there. Number 32, that's Lewis. The senior will score. We'll see a timeout called. A 10-point lead. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a 30-second break right with them. We'll be right back.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
All right, back inside Powen, Arkansas here, campus of Powen High School. The host site of the Class 2A state basketball tournament here. A 10-point lead here for the number 1 seed. Mount Vernon NOLA, the Warhawks here over Westside Johnson County, the Rebels. Westside Johnson County looking for the 5th upset this tournament. If they're able to knock off this 1 seed. Great job getting this ball movement around. Left corner 3 up in the air, no good. Oh, he tried to get it. That was smart basketball there. He threw it into Sanders' hands. Sanders couldn't catch it, though, in time, so it would technically be out on the Warhawks.
We're on a 13-0 run for the Warhawks at the moment.
Try to set a screen in that corner there. Take this back out. He's going to be at the logo here. Trying to drive left, though. This Warhawk defense has been pretty intense, though, so far over Westside Johnson County. 16 on that shot clock now. Trying to get this over. They're trying to look for a 3. You can just tell they want the 3. That's a deep 3. They wanted it. Ooh, barely.
Moose almost nails it. Oh,
Sanders.
My bad. Sorry.
What a rebound from Sanders, and what a save from Sanders, man. They're going to get this up court.
Sanders working hard.
Yeah, he is. Inside, they're going to kick it out to his man in the corner. Oh, that's a beautiful kick out.